Hello everyone, this is James Yang from ING's Ferro Alloy, and today I will have a live broadcast about our company. At the beginning, I want to have a brief introduction of our company. Our company is Zhenxin Metallurgical Materials Company was established in 2007. We specialize in producing various alloys for steelmaking, including nitrate, ferrochrome, silicon manganese nitrate, phyllomanganese nitrate, ferrochrome, ferrosilicon, calcium silicon, barium, silicon calcium powder, alloy cord wire, and the solar. Advanced equipment and strict QC pro- produce ensure our products in high quality. Our main production equipment includes 4 sites of production lines for nitrate ferro alloy, annual capacity about 20,000 tons. 4 sites of production lines of alloy cord wire, annual capacity about 13,000 tons. 6 sets of vacuum furnaces, more than 10 sets of other furnaces. Our products are sold in the China domestic market as well as the international market. We have rich experience in exporting to foreign countries such as Italy, Germany, India, Turkey, Pakistan, South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Vietnam, and so on. Our factory is covering an area about 35,000 square meters. At present, the company has more than 115 employees, including more than 20 technicians who are engaged in different specialties. The annual month sales have reached 25 billion million, sorry, $25 million, with the mission of quality first, people-oriented, green and environmental protection. The company's tenet is quality first, people-oriented, and green development. The ferro alloys we produce with high purity and stable supply, and the technical department can custom products according to customer requirements. The company passes ISO 2001, 20 and 50 quality management assessment. We all have SGS, BV, and CCSC certifications. It depends on your need. We can provide all kinds of third-party inspection as your demand. And our faith is to promote the development of metallurgical science and technology and lead the metallurgical science application industry, make the deep integration of science and technology and applications, promote the progress and development of enterprise, create a first class of medical products. Core values and our face of our management is respect and trust every employee, and the company attaches great importance to the selection and training of talents. Zhenxin builds a learning team through continuous learning, continuously improves the core competitiveness of enterprise and lowering in first dollar settlements, individuals, in passes and display, brainstorming and teamwork, and promotes the spirit of the teamwork. And sometimes we will have a travel to somewhere to have a team build. And now I want to introduce some of our products. For example, the phenochrome. The phenochrome is an alloy whose main components are chrome and iron, and the chrome content is between 15% to 70%. In addition to the main compounds of chrome and iron, it also contains impurities such as cobalt, silicon, sulfate, and phosphorus. Ferrochrome is often used as an important alloy additive in steel smelting and foundry industry. Its application is according to the different copper contents. Ferrochrome can be divided into several types: high combo, medium combo, low combo, and micro combo ferrochrome. High combo ferrochrome can be used as an alloy agent for both steel, true steel, and high-speed steel. The strong law macro compound ferrochrome is suitable as alloy element additive in steel making. We have good technology and good technology on the low carbon ferrochrome. For example, we can keep our carbon as low as 0.015%, which few companies can achieve this. Our ferrochrome, our ferrochrome is strictly controlled about quality. The company has a strict product quality management system to ensure that the quality of the ferrochrome alloy delivered from the factory meets national standards and meets customers' needs. The company's products have passed the ISO certification, and the product quality is guaranteed. The price of direct factory direct has an advantage. Your order will be shipped directly from the factory to your port of destination. The service is efficient and professional. We have accumulated rich experience in the alloy smelting industry and can provide you with the most professional and effective product solutions. Help you quickly find the product that suits you, avoiding the truth. Ferrochrome is mainly used in steelmaking and the welding industry. Uncoupled ferrochrome is usually used as an alloy agent for both steel, tooth steel, die steel, and high-speed steel. And for the medium and low carbon ferrochrome, is used in the production of medium and carbon structural steel, carburizing steel gears, high pressure below plates, wheel plates, and so on. And for and about the metal carbon ferrochrome, it's mainly used to produce stainless steel, well-resistant steel, and heat-resistant steel. Then ferrochrome is an important alloy raw material for industries such as stainless steel, cast iron, and so on. The ferrochrome price has always been of great concern to practitioners in these industries. What are the main factors that affect the ferrochrome price? Ferrochrome is produced by arc thermal reduction of chrome ore. The chrome ore is reduced by coal and coke to form an aerochrome alloy. The heat of the reduction, the environment which the ferrochrome is generated need to be heated to at least 2800 degrees. In the smelting process of ferrochrome alloys, power consumption is huge. The lower the chemical content of the ferrochrome, the more difficult it is to refine it. The higher the power consumption, the higher the cost. Therefore, the cost of electricity has become the main factor affecting the ferrochrome price. Because of the low power cost and the labor costs in our region, the price of ferrochrome is competitive in the international market. Welcome customers from all over the world to visit our factories. And now I want to introduce another kind of our products about our nitrate alloy. There are only few companies who can produce the nitrate ferro alloy, and we are one of them. For example, the nitrate ferrochrome. I just introduced our ferrochrome just now, and now I want to introduce the nitrate ferrochrome. They are a bit different. It's also called it's a ferro alloy material mainly composed of nitrates such as chrome nitrate. It's also possible to generate compound nitrates of ferrochrome. The main factors affecting its paste composition are nitrating medium and nitrating temperature. The main use of the ferrochrome nitrate is to produce corrosion resistant and other special nitrogen containing steel. This product has stable nitrogen content, high density, high alloy sufficient rate. Melting mode is 700 degrees, and it can partially replace nickel elements and reduce the production cost. As you know, the nickel is very expensive. The nitrate ferrochrome is widely applied in electric furnaces and oxygen converters to smelt nitrogen-bearing steel as a kind of alloy material. It plays a key role in the smelting and the production of special steel such as stainless steel, high-resistance steel, corrosion-resistant steel, alloy steel. Nitrogen is an atomic-forming element. It's added as a component of chrome magnets and chrome nickel stainless steel to replace the shortage of nickel. Research shows that the role of nitrogen in expanding the austenite region is about 13 times of that nickel. At present, adding nitrogen to the production of nickel containing austenitic stainless steel can partially replace the precious natural nickel and bring considerable economic benefits. Also, nitrogen can make steel have high strength and high corrosion resistance and can maintain the plasticity of steel at a good level. China and India are the largest producer of nitrogen containing corrosion resistant steel. The production of this type of steel continues to increase and currently accounts for 10% of the total global steel production. In contrast, in Asia, it accounts for about 20% of production. To meet the demand worldwide, Tenchin supplies full range of nitrate alloy including silicon nitrate, phyllosilicon nitrate, phyllochrome nitrate, silicon manganese nitrate. And now I would like to introduce another kind of nitrate products, the silicon nitrate. Silicon nitrate is an inorganic substance with a chemical formula. It presents a light white color. Silicon nitrate can be made by heating silicon powder, nitrogen, or reacting silicon hydrate with ammonia. It's excitable the hydrofluoric acid. It does not react with the other inorganic as it has strong corrosion resistance and it is resistant to oxidation at high temperature. Silicon nitride is a new kind of high-tech material. Other ferroalloys such like ferrosilicon nitride, ferrochrome nitride, and silicon nitride are supplied as well. Silicon nitride powder is the key raw material for the preparation of silicon nitride chromics, and its performance is a key factor affecting the formation and the structuring of silicon nitride bodies and has an important influence on the density and the magic properties of the final silicon nitride thermic products. It has good corrosion resistance, thermal shock, and has an important influence on the density and metrical properties of the final silicon nitride chromic products. It can be used at temperatures below 1900 degrees. It has excellent split endurance, very stable chemical composition, and thermal conductivity. The product contains nitrates which have the characteristics of low expansion rate, high thermal conductivity, and high strength, and most no shrinkage when heated. High strength and wear resistance. High temperature oxidation resistance and oxide film will be formed on the surface after long-term use, and the internal materials can be protected from chemical reactions. Silicon nitride has very good applications in steelmaking, refractory materials such as reciprocating engine components, bearings, metal processing, and so on. It's also widely used in the normal temperature and high temperature steel abrasives such as wheel-resistant rubber, plastic, and ceramics. Silicon nitride coating can effectively solve the problem of oxidation and burnout during the heat treatment of bits. The experimental results show that the antioxidant effect of the nano silicate antioxidant coating is obverse, which can reduce the 3% to 5% of the oxide scale produced by the original ordinary hot rolled plate to 0.1% to 0.8%, so that the stainless steel hot rolled plate produced oxide scale of 1% to 3% is reduced to less than 0.2%. Silicon nitride as a tape-hole mode. The tape-hole mode containing silicon nitride will play an effective role in structure adhesion, corrosion resistance, and crack resistance. It can be used in the furnace body or electric furnace to seal the blast furnace mouth more stably and easy to break. Silicon nitride has very good applications in HRB 400 hot rolled steel bars. Silicon nitride can be used as a high-duty refractory in high temperature in engineering compounds, metallurgical industrial, and so on. In the metallurgical industrial, in the metallurgical industrial due to the high temperature resistance of silicon nitride, the low friction coefficient, and the self-lubricating property. It is stable to most metal alloy solutions. Therefore, it can be used to make tools and molds for metal material processing, such as the corrode, extrusion weld drawing molds, rods, conveyor roller, heating element fixture, the demarkable sleeve, metal heat treatment support, crucible, aluminum liquid guard, aluminum lining as a solar. Remaining with the silicon cable as refractory materials used in blast furnace shafts and other parts. In the combination with beam materials and used for filters continuous casting separation rings. Now let's introduce the next one. The silicon manganese nitride is mainly composed of with a mixture of non-nitrate ferrosilicon, non-nitrate silicon manganese, and a small number of other ingredients. The granular product of silicon manganese nitride is of white. The main use of silicon manganese nitride is increasing nitrogen for silicon alloy steel, high-strength steel, stainless steel, and cast steel. Natural silicon manganese for sale. There are currently several propulsion methods for silicon manganese nitride alloys. Some metal alloy steel with increased nitrogen can give full play to the row of metal alloying elements, saving the number of metal alloying elements and effectively reducing production costs. Therefore, nitride is a good active in metallurgical production. In recent years, the special effects produced by the interaction of the nitrogen and alloy elements have gradually attracted attention, and a series of hydrogen ferroalloy varieties have been developed: vanadium nitride, manganese nitride, nitride ferroprop, ferrosilicon nitride. These nitride alloys generally have some disadvantages. For vanadium nitride, due to the limited resource of vanadium, its production cost remains high. The use of phenolnonium nitrate requires an increase in the rolling temperature, which is difficult for mass domestic steel rolling equipment to achieve this requirement. For manganese nitrate and phenochrome nitrate, the mass fraction of nitrogen in the alloy is less than or equal to 6%, which is little application value. The nature of titanium in phyllo-titanium nitrate is very active and difficult to control, and the yard in molten steel is low. It was not until the development of silicon manganese nitrate alloy that the nitrate effectively achieved the effect of smelting additive. The silicon manganese nitrate is a new type of steel additive. Compared with the conventional nitrate alloys, it has excellent performance and application advantages. Manganese plays a role in digestion, destabilization, and alloying in steel making. Manganese can eliminate to weaken the hot brightness caused by sulfur, thereby improving the hot workability of the steel. It can also refine the perlite grains and increase the strength of the perlite steel and improve the hardenability of the steel. Silicon nitrate has high temperature thermal stability. Nitrate alloy is competitive with the special properties of silicon nitrate and manganese nitrate. Its performance is even better than silicon manganese and nitrogen are combined and the same. Silicon manganese nitrate has good rapid heat resistance, thermoconductivity, chemical stability, and small thermal expansion. Its strong microalloying effect and the nitrogen increasing effect are used in the fields of silicon-oriented steel (HRB 400) of a higher rebar and have great market demand. The currently commonly used microalloy steel to produce HRB 400 rebar is to add phyllo-vanadium 15 or vanadium nitrate or the strengthening cost is lost. Manganese nitrates are easily composed into molten steel for operation. If the recovery rate nitrogen is high, the fluctuation range of nitrate is in molten steel is small, and the strengthening cost is low. High density, easy to decompose and improve the recovery rate of nitrogen. Reinforce the solid solution, strengthen the performance of steel, reduce production costs. Now, we introduce our phyllo-silicon nitrate to you. Phyllo-silicon is very widely used in steelmaking. Every year, every year it has a very great quantity of demand. It is mainly used in the tape core of large blast furnaces, and a small amount is used in air-runner materials or other unshaped refractory materials. Granular phyllosilicon nitrate is mainly used in silicon-related steel or other steels such as HIP 400 revive, and that use nitrate to improve strength. Difference between the phyllosilicon nitrate and phyllosilicon. Their uses are very similar, but their main components are different. Phyllosilicon nitrate is acquired by free iron, but silicon nitrate contains very little iron. The price of phyllosilicon nitrate is about half of that of silicon nitrate. Nitrate contains very little iron. The price of phyllosilicon nitrate is about half of the silicon nitrate, and the performance of the two is nearly the same. The main application of phyllosilicon nitrate is first, unshaped refractory materials, non-forming taper mold, iron runner materials, nitrogen increasing agents by mixing with iron vanadium nitrate, phyllosilicon nitrate, phyloniobium, phylochrome, and solar to replace vanadium nitrogen alloy to reduce the cost of nitrogen increasing agent. In all cases, induction of silicon nitrate improves the high temperature strength and the wear resistance of refractory materials, improves their thermal stability and oxidation resistance, and reduces the thermal expansion coefficient while increasing the thermal conductivity. It's also important that the refractories are more resistant to wear from hot metals and slag. In addition, the refractory material does not shrink when heated repeatedly. A taper mold containing phyllosilicon nitrate is the most effective for the taper of the closed furnace with a large working space. The advantage of phyllosilicon nitrate is, first, it can improve the high temperature strength and wear resistance of the refractory materials, improves the thermal stability and oxidation resistance, and reduce the thermal expansion coefficient while increasing the thermal conductivity. Compared with the traditional magnets and chrome alloys used for alloying, the consumption of phyllosilicon nitrate is much less. According to its different form of classification, phyllosilicon nitrate can be categorized categorized into different types. According to the use of phyllosilicon nitrate, it can be divided into two types: phyllosilicon nitrate for refractory materials and phyllosilicon nitrate for steel making. The grain size of the ordinary phyllosilicon nitrate for refractory material is 200 mass, while the grain size of stabilized phyllosilicon nitrate for refractory material is 325 mass. The surface silicon nitride for steel making also needs to be clean, and there should be no obvious foreign matter. According to the physical characteristics, it can be divided into ordinary ferrosilicon nitride for refractory material and stabilized ferrosilicon nitride for refractory materials. Ferrosilicon nitride for steelmaking can be classified as ordinary ferrosilicon nitride and high purity ferrosilicon. Ordinary ferrosilicon nitride is off-white. Stable ferrosilicon nitride is dark brown, and the surface of the refractory material used is clean without adverse foreign debris. Now let me introduce the nitrate pseudomagnet to is produced by filling medium and low combo pseudomagnet with nitrogen. It is mainly used in as a nitrogen additive and a magnet additive of the production of high hardness alloy steel and stainless steel, which are used as raw materials of the automobile, shipbuilding, and aviation industry. Nitrate phyllomagnet powder, nitrogen bearing phyllomagnet. The features of the nitrate phyllomagnet is the high nitrogen utilization, high content of nitrogen and manganese, low content of impurities such as sulfur, phosphorus, and so on. Next ferro alloys supplies nitrate manganese powder, nitrate phyllomagnet lattice, nitrate manganese cord wire. Phyllomagnate nitrate is an ancient alloying agent in the production of Ferro alloy steel, stainless steel, and heat-resistant steel. Nitrogen phyllomagnets can improve the hardness and other electrical properties, refine the grain, and expand the austenite zone. Nitrate phylomagnets can replace nickel and to reduce the cost of steel production. Now I'd like to introduce our another candle top products, the corrode wire. There are several different corrode wire, and normally we can produce all kinds of ferroalloy core wire, but usually the most common core wire is the calcium series wire, like the calcium metal core wire, the phyllocalcium core wire, the calcium silicon core wire, the carbon core wire, and so on. At first, I will introduce the calcium metal core wire. It's the kind of commonly used alloy core wire. The outer layer is wrapped by a steel strip and the inner layer is filled with C calcium wire or calcium granulate according to different needs and is wrapped by edge rolling. Calcium cored wire is suitable for the calcium treatment process of molten steel refining. The calcium cored wire produced by a professional alloy cored wire supplier is filled into the molten steel through the wire feeding machine. The feeding speed is 60 and 60 to 120 meters per minute, and the feeding amount is about 0.105 meter per ton. The seamless solid core for calcium wire is welded by a special process of three parts: the outer steel strip, the intermediate protective coating, and the inner cored metal calcium wire. It's mostly used for deposition, desulfurization, and inclusion removal in the steelmaking process. Double layer solid calcium cored wire. The double layer solid calcium cored wire is a calcium cored wire made of calcium wire wrapped with two layers of steel strips. The calcium wire is wrapped with the inner layer steel strips, and the outer layer of the steel strip is rolled and oxidate. As the thickness of the outer steel strip becomes larger, the calcium cored wire wedge can be inserted into a deeper part of the molten steel. The feeding speed of the double-layer solid calcium wire is 16 to 19 meters per minute. And the feeding amount is 4.5 meters per ton. It's suitable for the calcium treatment of the molten steel in the refining process outside the furnace, and is especially suitable for the deposition and the calcium treatment of aluminum cured molten steel. The main advantage of the calcium core wire is less calcium core wire adopts self-made poor calcium wire as the core material of the alloy core wire. It is a cold-rolled bright steel strip which is thicker than other types of core wire. Pure calcium core wire has a uniform wire diameter with the advantages of high tension strength, good toughness, and is not easy to break, which is more conducive to the process control of the amount of wire feeding. Calcium alloy core wire can replace calcium silicon core wire and calcium arrow core wire to process constraining steel taps, and the calcium recovery rate can be increased by more than 52%. The use of calcium chloride can effectively reduce production costs. The feed weight of the poor wire per ton of steel is only about 38% of that calcium silicon core wire. I will introduce the calcium silicon cord wire. Calcium silicon cord wire is a tandem alloy correlate wire that is processed by silicon calcium alloy powder and rubbed by a steel strip and processed by a cold wire machine. The cold wire technology is an auto-furnace refining method developed on the basis of jet metallurgy technology. Before alloy cold wires were widely used in alloy production. The main methods commonly used were the direct feeding method of bulk alloy and the alloy powder spraying method. Thus, the calcium silicon cord wire and the calcium magnesium cord wire have a high affinity of oxygen, and the deposition product in the diffusion oxidation process is often a composite of metal oxide and non-metal oxide. These compounds are easier to flow up and discharge from the motor steel, as so calcium silicon chloride has become the alloy wire material of choice for more and more refining companies. The advantage of this product is first, the agitation of the molten steel caused by the wire feeding method is much smaller than that of the bulk alloy feeding method and the powder spraying method, which can effectively reduce the slashing of the molten steel and the inhalation of gas. The use of calcium silicon cord wire can reduce the temperature loss of molten steel to 5 to 7 degrees per minute, which can be reduced by 3 to 6 times compared with before. The use of calcium silicon cord wire with different ratios of silicon and calcium can precisely adjust the chemical composition of the molten steel. According to the content of aluminum and third in the molten steel, the addition of an appropriate amount of calcium silicon cord wire can completely improve the strength of inclusion. Using the calcium silicon cord wire by the wire feeding method can effectively reduce the investment cost and the operation cost. Let me introduce the calcium arrow cold wire. It's also called calcium ferro alloy cold wire, which is an alloy cold wire made by mixing natural calcium with a certain proportion of ferro powder and covering it with a steel strip. The calcium arrow cold wire consists of a mixture of 200 28% to 35%. calcium particles and 65 to 72 arrow powder as a core material. And the inner core is rubbed with the cold rolled low combo steel strip and the sets seat. As major oil and steel companies have strict requirements on the form of and the quality of low combo steel, ultra low combo steel, low silicon steel, and other inclusions. Calcium chloride is generally selected for calcium treatments of crude steel. Why we choose the calcium aero chloride? The invitation of alloy chloride is to solve the problem that alloy depositors such as the calcium cannot reach the deeper position of the molten steel to react. Although calcium is a strong oxidizer, but its relatively light specific gravity and low melting point is easier to generate bubbles at high temperature. Therefore, simply throwing calcium metal particles or calcium powder into the refining furnace will quickly cause confusion and cannot enter the upper and deeper position of the molten steel. Thus failing to achieve the desired perfection effect. On the other hand, the gas friction of calcium particles in the molten steel will from a larger vapor pressure, which will cause the molten steel to splash violently, which directly affects the service life of the electric and the smelting furnace. Use a mixture of 28, 28 to 55% calcium particles and 65 to 72 powder at the coat layer of the calcium alloy wire, and the outer layer is rubbed with a cold rolled low combo steel strip to make the calcium alloy wire. This kind of an operation mainly uses arrow to increase the specific gravity and the melting temperature of calcium particles, so as to elevate the rate of calcium evaporation and reduce costs at the same time. In addition, the air powder itself has a certain weight, which can speed up the sinking speed of the calcium nanowire so as to quickly reach the ideal position. As a commonly used depositor is in the refining process of molten steel, adding calcium alloy cold wire as the steelmaking process can avoid the formation of long strips of sulfide inclusions, thereby improving the assembly of steel. The calcium alloy cold wire is quickly fed into the molten steel with the help of a wire feeding machine to melt in the depths of the molten steel. The use of the calcium alloy cold wire can play the role of deposition, the extractions, the removal of inclusions. The use of calcium alloy cold wire can fine-tune the composition, improve the yield of metals and the rare earth elements, and ensure the stability of the composition. It can effectively reduce the number of processed metal elements added and reduce the cost of refining steel. Let's choose our cold wire. We are the manufacturer of the alloy core wire. We can supply various types of alloy core wire, such as calcium silicon, calcium metal, calcium air core wire, and so on. We support third-party inspections such as SGS, PV, and CCSE. We take a protect quality at first. We have full production lines of alloy core wire with production capacity of 20,000 tons per year. Now it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for your time and watching my live broadcast. See you next time. Goodbye.